My dad ruined my life. Growing up, I always admired my father. He was a strong, determined man who has worked his way up from nothing. His success was a testament to his relentless drive and unyielding perseverance. However, as I grew older, admiration turned into a complicated mixture of resentment and fear. My father has a strict view on success. Money was everything. It didn't matter how you get it, as long as you had it. He never cared about the importance of hard work, ethics, or the consequences of the method used to achieve the wealth. All he saw were the end results: flashy cars, big houses, and a lifestyle that screamed success. When I turned 16, my father's expectation became a heavy burden. "Look at your mates," he would say, pointing to our wealthy neighbors or the sons of his business associates. "They are making money, living life. What are you doing?" It didn't matter that I was excelling in school or that I had dreams and aspirations of my own. To him, it was just meaningless without the immediate gratification of wealth. He pushed me to join the dubious venture of some of his associates' sons. They were involved in various schemes, some illegal and some are not. It didn't take long for me to realize that many of them were into illegal activities. They flaunted their wealth with recklessness, but behind the scene, their lives were filled with constant fear and instability. Despite my reluctance, my dad's pressure were relentless. "Be a man," he would say. "Do what you have to do to get ahead." I tried to resist, to explain that there were other ways to achieve success, but my words fell on deaf ears. To him, I was just making excuses. Eventually, the pressure became too much, and I caved. I started associating with the wrong crowd, engaging in activities I know were wrong. The first time I made a substantial amount of money through these means, my dad's pride was evident. He patted me on the back, a rare display of affection, but inside I felt hollow. The money didn't bring happiness. Instead, it brought sleepless nights, a constant sense of paranoia, and growing void in my soul. I watched friends get arrested, some even disappear, and I know that it was only a matter of time before my luck ran out. The weight of my father's expectation had led me down a path of destruction. One day, it all came crashing down. A deal went wrong, and I found myself facing serious legal consequences. As I sat in a cold, dimly lit interrogation room, I thought about how differently my life could have been if my father had valued integrity over wealth. My dream of a bright future now seemed distant and unattainable. My dad visited me once while I was in custody. He looked at me with a mixture of disappointment and anger, unable to comprehend the role he had played in my downfall. "You had everything," he said, his voice heavy with frustration. "You just needed to make the most out of it." I realized then that I needed to break free from the toxic influence. After serving my time, I decided to start fresh, far away from the shadow of my father's expectation. It wasn't easy, but I pursued an honest living, slowly rebuilding my life, piece by piece. In the end, I learned a valuable lesson. True success isn't measured by wealth alone, but by the integrity of one's action and the peace of mind that comes from living a honest life. My dad's obsession with money had nearly ruined me, but it all taught me the importance of forging my own path and staying true to my value. So, if you had to be in this shoe, tell me how you would have handled this issue differently, and how you would have handled the expectation being meted on you by your parents or the society. Tell me in the comment section. I'll be waiting. Thank you so much.